What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Professor Mims, aka Professor. Make it make sense. And today I'm bringing you a story about Teyana Taylor and how she committed perjury and owes Iman Shumpert $70,000. But before we dive deep into this story, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so I can keep bringing you some more of this juicy content. So without further ado, let's see what happened between these two. Now, Teyana Taylor has been ordered by a judge to pay her ex-husband, former NBA star Iman Shumpert, $70,000 in legal fees after being found in contempt of court. The ruling came after Taylor was accused of violating their divorce agreement by speaking publicly about their case in an Instagram video despite a strict confidentiality clause. So in this video, we break down why the court found Taylor in willful contempt, the failed claims she made against Shumpert, why her refusal to disclose financial details hurt her case, and the reason she owes Shumpert $70,000 in legal fees. Alright, so now let's break down in detail what happened. Why does Teyana Taylor have to pay Iman Shumpert $70,000? Alright, well, it starts with their divorce agreement included a confidentiality clause. So the 2024 divorce judgment stipulated that neither Teyana Taylor nor Iman Shumpert could publicly disclose details of their settlement. Teyana Taylor violated this agreement in March 2025 in an Instagram video. In the video posted by her, it discussed their divorce and she accused Shumpert of leaking information to the media. The court considered this a clear breach of the confidentiality clause, and the court found her in willful contempt during a hearing on July 25th. A judge reviewed evidence from both sides, and the ruling determined that Taylor had willfully violated their divorce terms. So the failed counterclaims and lack of evidence, Teyana Taylor's claim that Shumpert leaked divorce details was dismissed by the court due to insufficient proof. The judge also pointed out that Taylor's legal team did not conduct proper diligence before filing contempt motions. So the refusal to disclose financial information, Teyana Taylor declined to answer questions related to her assets and income, deeming them irrelevant, conduct that did not help her case at all during the proceedings. The legal fees awarded to Shumpert. So as a result of the contempt ruling, the court ordered Teyana Taylor to pay $70,000 to cover Shumpert's legal fees. Her request for Iman Shumpert to cover her own fees was denied. So other contempt claims dismissed. Iman Shumpert's request to hold Teyana Taylor in contempt for violating their parenting plan was rejected by the court. So let's look at a quick summary of everything. The violation that Taylor broke was the confidentiality by discussing their divorce publicly. The counterclaim, her accusation that Iman Shumpert leaked info, was unsupported. The ruling was Teyana Taylor was found in willful contempt of the court. The penalty was ordered to pay $70,000 in legal fees to Shumpert. And the denied claims, the request for Shumpert to pay her fees and for contempt over parenting violations were both denied. So this situation is kind of bittersweet. And I'm gonna break down what I mean by that. So, in one hand, it seems like there was justice served for Iman Shumpert, that Teyana Taylor lied in front of the court and said that she never leaked any details out about their marriage, and then to have the video surface that proved otherwise, it showed that she lied. And Iman Shumpert was awarded for it with $70,000. But on the other side of that is that throughout all this messiness going through with their divorce, I feel bad for their children. Their children basically have to see their parents at odds, going through all these legal battles. Now, their initial divorce had nothing to do with infidelity. It was just basically they decided it was mutual and they wanted to end it, and it sucks because nowadays, marriage, it just seems as if all you have to do is just say, we're tired of each other, and you get divorced. And that's why I'm a huge advocate of don't get married unless you absolutely are sure that through better or worse, you're going to stick with this person. But that's neither here or there. The point is they're divorced now. But the whole legal battle, that problem from the family dynamic, it breaks my heart. But from the he say, she say situation, I'm happy for Iman Shumpert. And this was a small win, and I have to emphasize small because $70,000 is nothing compared to what he's losing in the actual divorce to her. She's getting millions of dollars in assets and other things from Iman Shumpert in the divorce. So even though he's getting 70K back of that, it's more of a principal win than it is a financial win. So if you look at it that way, Iman Shumpert won in that capacity. But at the end of the day, this is still messy for their family. And what it does actually is it brings light to Teyana Taylor now. Because when women say something happened a certain way, everyone's quick to victimize them and say that, oh no, they're right, the man is the one who's being misleading, and basically the woman is innocent until proven guilty at that point. So, and it should be like that for everyone, but let's just be honest. When it becomes a battle between a man and a woman, the woman is always going to be seen as the victim first before the male. So in this situation, she got exposed, and what I'm curious about now is she is now currently in a relationship with actor Aaron Pierre, and I really do hope that this situation opens his eyes on her, because he has to date her with caution now. Because if she was willing to lie in court and get exposed, I'm pretty sure that in their relationship, there could be things that she can tell him and have him believing, and then maybe find out later that she was lying or covering things up. So I hope that the light bulb is clicking in his head about who he's engaging in a relationship with now. And this is a lesson for everyone. Whoever you're with, you got to make sure that during the process of courting and trying to be with somebody, you know for sure through thick or thin you're going to stick together. Otherwise, you're going to end up in a messy situation like this, where some of it probably was for the glitz and glamour of being a celebrity couple. But that's not enough. You know, marriage is a business, and you shouldn't jump the broom unless you're ready to go full throttle. So, do you think this ruling was fair, or is Teyana being unfairly punished? Or did Iman Shumpert get justice? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Stay blessed.